I'm one of those guys that thinks a C10 is always going to be cool. I don't think it's going to die off. People talked about them dying off, but they've talked about 57 Chevy cars dying off, and those things are still going strong. We're known for doing C10s, but how many C10s can we do before they just become mundane to us? So the reason we're building the Broncos, because somebody wanted to build it, we don't really shy away from building anything. So nowadays with the C10s, you just buy a chassis for it. You know how it's gonna ride, you know how it's gonna handle. It's brand new, you don't have to worry about rust. The big thing with the Bronco purists is they like factory chassis because the VIN number's stamped in it. It's tough to compare Ford versus Chevy there because I think because they both are gonna be older, they're both gonna flex. You may have aftermarket panels that both fit like crap for both of them. These are hand built, one of one. Every nut and bolt, every wire, every piece of plumbing, everything is touched by one of our hands. We can't usually take an aftermarket panel and just bolt it on and go, all right, that's good. Getting the doors opening and closing right, getting the hood opening and shutting right, where you're not like fighting a latch. And it takes us a lot longer to build these because we pay attention to the details more. I would say my biggest gripe about the Broncos is to fit that Gen 3 Coyote under the hood and fit the cover that everybody likes, the factory Gen 3 cover. You gotta do a 3-inch body lift just to keep that engine under the hood. And then you gotta do a suspension lift to clear the 35s. You end up with a vehicle that's relatively tall in comparison to how narrow and short it is. But I can tell you, driving around these stock Broncos with the lift kits that everybody runs on a factory chassis, they're just a little bit of getting used to. But Broncos are Broncos, man. People love Broncos. I think if you get in one of ours and go drive it, with the extra work that we do to make sure the suspension's right, and we've taken the time to level the truck out and put the right shocks on and that type of thing, you drive one of ours versus like Joe Schmo's that was built in his garage, you definitely 100% will notice a difference in one of ours. We have certain brands that I just won't veer from. The easy thing for me is United Pacific is an easy sell. 99% of the time, they want LEDs. Orange, amber, and the white running light, and then they still have the high and low functions. 4 or 5 years ago, that white probably would have stayed on and the orange would have flashed too. Aftermarket panels or body parts, they always have a bad rep. If you get the United Pacific ones, just know that they're gonna fit a little bit better. But I think no matter what you buy from anywhere, it's gonna need work. It's just these, I think, need a little bit less work. I think the fitment's already dialed in a little bit better than some of the other guys out there. We appreciate the support from United Pacific. We appreciate the opportunity to be at SEMA with you guys. Come see us, Central Hall, Hot Rod Alley. November, whatever it is, first week. See you there.
That's good. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. I like that. That's good.